Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're diving into a protocol called StandX. And look, they're tackling a huge inefficiency in DeFi trading, one that, honestly, most of us just kind of accept without thinking twice. So let's get right into it.
So let me ask you this. If you're a trader, you know the deal, right? You've got capital just sitting there as margin, waiting for you to make your next move. It's not doing anything, it's totally unproductive. But what if it could be? What if that money was actually working for you around the clock, even when you're not in a trade? Well, that's exactly the question StandX was created to answer.
And here's their answer. StandX is a perps DEX, a decentralized exchange for perpetual swaps. But here's the magic trick. On StandX, your trading margin isn't just sitting there collecting dust, it's automatically earning you a real yield. And the best part? You don't have to do a thing. Seriously, no staking, no moving funds to a separate vault. You just trade and you earn. It's that simple.
Okay, so let's dig into how they actually pull this off. This idea of fusing trading with yield generation, it's the core of what makes StandX so different.
All right, let's just put it side by side. The old way, the typical way, your margin just sits there. It's dead money until you use it. If you want to earn anything on it, you got to go through the hassle of staking it or locking it up somewhere else. But the StandX model, it completely flips that on its head. Your capital is always working for you, earning yield by default. They've basically taken two totally separate things, trading and earning, and mashed them into one super efficient action. Honestly, this is a total game changer for capital efficiency.
So how's this even possible? Well, first off, StandX is live on both BNB chain and Solana, so it's easy to get to. But the secret sauce is really its native stablecoin, DUSD. Just think of DUSD as a smart stablecoin. It's designed to automatically soak up value from all the protocol's revenues. So by simply holding your margin in DUSD, your money is just growing. That's it. That's how they blend yield and trading together so smoothly. And again, for you, the user, it's completely hands-off. No extra clicks, no complicated step. But a powerful engine under the hood is one thing. What's it actually like to use? Let's talk about the user experience, because it's pretty clear StandX designed this whole thing with traders in mind first and foremost.
Get this. Instead of just another cluttered screen full of confusing charts, StandX has this interface they call a poker table. The whole idea is to make the market feel more intuitive, right? Imagine seeing the longs and shorts pile up like poker chips on a table. It's designed to give you a gut feeling, a natural read of the market sentiment, so you're not just staring at numbers, you're understanding the flow of the game.
And this focus on the user goes way beyond just a cool interface. They have this feature called vaults, which basically lets you get a cut of the protocol's revenues. Now this is huge, because it means their success is your success. It completely changes the relationship. You're not just a customer anymore, you're more like a partner in the whole thing. Now, an idea this big is great, but can the team actually pull it off? So who is building StandX? Well, this is where things get really, really interesting. Okay, so the team, these guys are not new to the game, not at all. We're talking about folks from the founding team of Binance Futures, just one of the biggest derivatives exchanges on the planet. And on top of that, you've got veterans from Goldman Sachs. This is a team that knows exactly how to build top-tier, high-performance financial products. They've done it before at the highest level. And their mission? It's super clear. They're convinced the future is on-chain, it's in DeFi. So they're taking all that deep experience from building these monster centralized exchanges, and they're bringing it all to Web3 to build a better on-chain product. They're not just dipping their toes in DeFi, they're trying to set a whole new standard.
And that brings us to their whole philosophy, which might be one of the most radical things about this entire project. It really boils down to their funding model, or more accurately, their lack of one.
So you have to ask, how much VC money has StandX taken on? The answer is zero. A big fat zero. The whole thing is completely self-funded by the team. Now, in a space that runs on venture capital, that is a massive, massive statement. So why on earth would they do that?
Well, this quote from the team really lays it all out. By funding it themselves, they have complete independence. They don't have VCs breathing down their necks demanding short-term profits. Instead, they can focus on what actually matters, long-term growth and building the best possible product for the community. So when they say, we stand firmly with our community, it's not just talk. Their entire funding structure backs it up.
All right, so we've covered a lot of ground. Let's boil it all down. What are the key things you really need to remember about StandX and the new standard they're trying to set?
It really comes down to three main things. First, capital efficiency. Your money is never idle, it's always working for you. Second, it's totally user-centric. Everything from that cool poker table interface to sharing the revenue is built for the trader. And third, it's community-aligned. I mean, they're self-funded and built by absolute experts. It's all about the long-term health of the protocol and its users.
And all this leaves us with one last really big question. StandX isn't just shipping new tech. They're proposing a whole new way of building, a model that's self-funded, user-owned, and aligned with the community from the very beginning. So the question is this the new standard for DeFi? Is this what we should be demanding from projects moving forward? It's definitely something worth thinking about.